Well, hello and welcome to the Future Possibilities coaching program. I am super excited to be running this, and I am really grateful and glad that you are participating. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Neil Prem. I am a senior coach with 23 years' experience. Oh my goodness, how old does that make me? And over those 23 years, I've worked with thousands of people to help them get really clear on their gifts and talents, their purpose and direction, all with one aim, that they might unlock their potential and do the work that they are here on earth to do. And so, if that's what you're here for, I am really happy to take you on that journey and lead you to a place where you will find clarity and confidence about who you are, what you want out of life, where you're going, and how to get there. So, how does this program work? Well, it has three elements to it. The first is reflection. So, every Monday, I will be dropping a teaching video into the chat group, maybe 10, 15 minutes, 20 at the most, not long, where we're going to be talking about the topics that we need to understand as part of this program. Things like gifts and talents and passions and purpose and values. So every Monday we'll be dropping in this video. Then on the Tuesday, I'll be dropping into the chat group a journal question, a question designed to have you think about what you're learning and to begin to bring from your unconscious mind to your conscious mind your thoughts and feelings about the topic. Then on Wednesday, you'll be invited to participate in an exercise which will help you take the teaching, apply it to your own life, and discover those values, gifts, and talents, whatever we're looking at in that week. And so that's the self reflection part of the program. The second part is then group participation. But this is voluntary. So on Thursdays, and yet to be determined whether it be Thursday lunchtime or Thursday evening, we're going to run a 1 hour drop-in Zoom call where you can come, share your thoughts and ideas about what you're learning, be coached live by me, and really go much deeper into the program. And then on Fridays, there's a general invitation to share your learning into the chat group with everybody else. The third element of the program is the actual coaching. So probably from week 3 or week 4 of the program, you will be introduced to your coach. All of these coaches are being trained by myself. The vast majority of them are Ukrainian and will be able to coach you in Ukrainian. I also have myself and 2 others that can only coach in English. But I know many of you that won't be a problem. So you'll be introduced to your coach around week 3. And as part of the program, you can have 3 or 4 one-to-one coaching sessions, normally an hour, maybe a little bit longer with your coach, to really help you personalize what you are learning, what you are growing into, and to make that really real for you. On top of that, is the sense that within the WhatsApp group, you can ask questions as you go along, and either me or the other coaches will be answering that. And then lastly, on the 13th of July, we are meeting in Cambridge for a workshop on emotional freedom, which will have 2 parts to it. The first part will be, how do we hold space for ourselves? How do we find peace during the storms of life? How do we deal with the negative thinking, with the emotions that we're feeling, with the sadness, the anger, the fear, the grief, the shame, all of these things that hold us back? Well, we're going to learn how that all works, and we're going to learn a very simple process called the peace technique, which is designed to help us let go of all of that turmoil and bring ourselves into a real state of peace and calm, and from that place, able to make transformation in our life. So that's how the program's going to work. And no doubt as I go through it, I'll figure some things need improving. I'll have other ideas and we'll add bits and pieces to that. But essentially, that's the direction we're gonna take. So I really hope that's what you want and that's what you signed up for. My experience is to really get the most out of coaching, you need to say yes to a few things. Number one is you've got to set an intention that says, hey, this is what I want to get out of it. I want to discover my purpose. I want to overcome this. I want to set goals. I want to take action, whatever it is. But just write those few things down, sign it, date it, see yourself at the end of the program having got what it is you wanted. What is it you see happening in your life as a result? What do you hear people saying? How does it make you feel? Those people that set intentions are exponentially, really 10 times more likely to achieve their goals than those that don't. Number two is you got to do the work. If you just turn up to your coaching sessions not having done the self-reflection, the journaling, the exercises, yes, you will get a lot out of it, but it won't be anywhere near as much as if you've done that work. You've got to do the work. There are no shortcuts. Number three is you've got to commit to being willing to look in the mirror and embrace what you see. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, once we start doing these exercises, often it brings up things. I don't like that part about myself. Oh, I don't really want to look at that. Well, and I understand that, and it can be challenging. But my experience is those of us who are prepared to look in the mirror and not run away from what we see, those are the ones that are most likely to get the most significant change out of the program. So set the intention, do the work, look in the mirror, show up, and lastly, have fun. And I think this is understated in coaching. We can often approach it with a real perfectionist mindset. Oh, I've got to get it right. I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And that's fair enough. But my encouragement to you is to go at this like a little child. Have fun. Give yourself permission to play at it, to laugh when you get stuck, to laugh at yourself, to make mistakes, to be curious about everything. And if you can do that, you are most likely to let go of all of the fear, let go of the doubt and the confusion, and you will get where you want to go. And lastly, what I would say is commit to the process. Commit to the process. Some exercises you're going to look at and think, it doesn't really apply to me, or maybe that's too difficult, or that's too simple. But there's 20 years experience gone into this program, thousands of people, thousands of iterations. Commit to the process. Just trust the process. But if some things you question, just reach out to me. I'm always here and I'm always happy to help. So that's who I am. That's what the program is. That's how to get the most out of it. You're all in the WhatsApp group. So here's a little bit of life work. We don't call it homework. I didn't enjoy my years at school. I hated homework. I'd much prefer to be out on my bicycle, playing football, chasing girls. Probably shouldn't have said that. So we don't call it homework, we call it life work. So I'm going to ask you to do 3 things this week. Number 1, introduce yourself to the group. Just say, hey, hello, I am. And then within that, say why you're here. Hey, I'm looking to a career change. I'm looking to rebuild my life. I have this goal that I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to find my purpose, whatever it is. Let us know, so we can understand how to really support you on your journey. The second thing is I'm going to drop a link into the group, and we're going to track people's well-being throughout the program. It's completely anonymous. I have no idea who fills in what, but there are just 14 very simple questions. It typically takes me 1.5 to 2 minutes to complete this. So you'll get a link, click on it, takes you to a web page, the 14 questions, just answer them as best you can, and we'll be able to track as a group our mental well-being as we go through this. The third thing within that, there'll be another link to a life assessment questionnaire. There are 10 questions to answer, and we're looking at how satisfied are you with the 10 common areas of our life. So one of them will be your health, and there will be a scoring system from 1 to 10, 1 being I'm really not satisfied at all, to 10 being this couldn't get better if I tried. And for most of us, we're somewhere between that. So you just click on that area. So maybe you're a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, you click that. And then we're looking at career, we're looking at finances, we're looking at our relationships, sense of purpose. And again, that will help us, and again, it's anonymous, but it will help us understand where are the areas that collectively we're struggling with, how we're doing as a group, and then we can tailor bits of the program as we go through there. So please fill those in. And then next week, we're going to drop the first teaching video really about crossroads and turning points in life. But I may drop some more thoughts on that later on in the week. So I know some of you. I've met a few of you, and there's a few of you I have yet to have the honor of meeting. But I cannot wait. I promise you that. I'm so excited to get to know you, to work with you. My heart is for Ukraine and Ukrainian people. So, yeah, I'm excited. Hey, I will shut up now and I will stop talking. And I look forward to engaging with your group. So have a great week, and I will speak to you later on in the week. Hey, bless you. Bye.